PH Challenge Cup. This stint is raining. My object is to get through the race, quick times, don't put the car off the track, and bring it home to the next driver. That's the challenge.
Now for the first few hours, since it's raining, it's all about survival, guys. Nakapag-practice man sila yung low and we expect better work in the latter hours. For Ribbon Art Motorsports here in the Philippines. First time for me at Clark International Speedway. First time in the V1. We had a really good week, a lot of testing, a lot of practice. Made a lot of progress and then started the race this morning. Difficult conditions. It was raining a lot. The track was really, really wet. Made a little mistake early on. Then we found a good rhythm. So now it's all about just consistency and bringing it home.
Hi, my name's Tom Day. I'm a racing driver from England. First time out here in the Philippines and first time driving the V1. Had a really good time so far, only been here a week. So it's been a very, I'd say, steep learning curve. John, Quattro and the rest of the team have been really good in helping me develop as much as I can. Weather is changeable, so like it is back in the UK, so hopefully that works in my favour. Bit of rain, bit of sun, should be right at home.
Running the V1. In the dry, I think it's a very, very fast car, but in the wet, it's quite the opposite. I was a little bit late getting some practice sessions. I got a little bit when it was light rain and a bit breezy, but not heavy rain. It'll be an experience. I really like the track. It's quite challenging, but yeah, more miles under the belt would always help.
First time driving the V1 in the wet. Main aim was basically not to spin it, pick a pace and keep going because you lose 20 seconds. We're only getting 20-25 laps up, so there's no point trying to push and find that extra second.
If ever Angel went then we push. This one, slow down. Then box. Okay, I have that stuff.
I'm racing Japan, 18 and 2019, Fuji and Motegi Scuba, and 2 series champion from Attack only. Attack only. Attack and no course of safety drive. Yeah.
We are 3 laps down kanina, and after 5 laps, we are 6 to 10 seconds faster from the guys in front na hinahabol natin. We are expecting them to pit, so meron pang huling refuel.
The days and lonely nights won't break me, but I'll stand by you.
length of the car. And I was like, I can't do that. Very impressive.
Our Motorsport MRC.
I'm the second driver in the Ribbon Arc Motorsports 12-Hour Challenge Cup. This stint is raining. My object is to get through the race, quick times, don't put the car off the track, and bring it home to the next driver. That's the challenge.
Now for the first few hours, since it's raining, it's all about survival for these guys. Nakapag-practice man sila yung low and we expect better practice in the latter hours. For Ribbon Arc Motorsports here in the Philippines. First time for me at Clark International Speedway. First time in the V1. We had a really good week, a lot of testing, a lot of practice. Made a lot of progress and then started the race this morning. Difficult conditions. It was raining a lot. The track was really, really wet. Made a little mistake early on. Then we found a good rhythm. So now it's all about just consistency and bringing it home.
Hi, my name's Tom Day. I'm a racing driver from England. First time out here in the Philippines and first time driving the V1. Had a really good time so far, only been here a week. So it's been a very, I'd say, steep learning curve. John, Quattro and the rest of the team have been really good in helping me develop as much as I can. Weather is changeable, so like it is back in the UK, so hopefully that works in my favour. Bit of rain, bit of sun, should be right at home.
Having running the V1. In the dry, I think it's a very, very fast car, but in the wet, it's quite the opposite. I was a little bit late getting some practice sessions. I got a little bit when it was light rain and a bit breezy, but not heavy rain. A little bit of experience. I really like the track. It's quite challenging, but yeah, more miles under the belt would always help.
First time driving the V1 in the wet. Main aim of that was basically not to spin it, pick a pace and keep going, because you lose 20 seconds, we're only getting 20-25 laps up, so there's no point in trying to push and find that extra second.
If ever Angel wins, then please push. This one, slow down, and then box. Okay, I have that stuff.
I'm Skyedrv. I'm racing Japan, 18 and 2019, Fuji and Motegi Scuba, and 2 series champion from attack only. Attack only. Attack and no course of safety drive. Yeah.
Final stint, takin muna sa akin. We are 3 laps down kanina. And after 5 laps, we are 6 to 10 seconds faster from the guys in front na hinahabol natin. We are expecting them to pit. So, meron pang huling refuel.
Things with the car, and I was like, I can't do that. Very impressive.
Ribbon Art Motorsport MRC.
I'm the second driver in the Racing Ph Motorsports 12-Hour Challenge Cup. This stint is raining. My object is to get through the race, quick times, don't put the car off the track, and bring it home to the next driver. That's the challenge.
Now for the first few hours, since it's raining, it's all about survival for these guys. Nakapag-practice man sila yung low, and we expect better progress in the latter hours.
Zedlak for Ribbon Art Motorsports here in the Philippines. First time for me at Clark International Speedway. First time in the V1. We had a really good week, a lot of testing, a lot of practice. Made a lot of progress, and then started the race this morning. Difficult conditions. It was raining a lot. The track was really, really wet. Made a little mistake early on. Then we found a good rhythm. So now it's all about just consistency and bringing it home.
Hi, my name's Tom Day. I'm a racing driver from England. First time out here in the Philippines and first time driving the V1. Had a really good time so far. Only been here a week, so it's been a very, I'd say, steep learning curve. John, Quattro and the rest of the team have been really good in helping me develop as much as I can. Weather is changeable, so like it is back in the UK, so hopefully that works in my favour. Bit of rain, bit of sun. Should be right at home.
Having running the V1. In the dry, I think it's a very, very fast car, but in the wet, it's quite the opposite. I was a little bit late getting some practice sessions. I got a little bit when it was light rain and a bit breezy, but not heavy rain. It'll be an experience. I really like the track. It's quite challenging, but yeah, more miles under the belt would always help.
First time driving the V1 in the wet. Main aim was basically not to spin it, pick a pace and keep going, because you lose 20 seconds, we're only getting 20-25 laps up, so there's no point trying to push to find that extra second.
If ever it go Wednesday, then we push. Slow down, then box. Okay, I have that stuff.
I'm racing Japan, 18 and 2019, Fuji and Motegi Scuba, and 2 series champion from Attack Only. Attack Only. Attack and no Koso.
Alright, welcome. Round 1. Sim Racing Ph GR86 Cup 2024. So we're now on qualifying. And we have our guests for tonight, Mr. JC and Mr. Aldo Balagulan. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, good evening. Magandang gabi.
Teka, lilipat ko lang yung camera natin. Ay. Dito muna tayo kay Michael B.
Yeah, ating mad pad lad.
Oh, traffic sila dun, no? Kita niyo yan?
Pero di na siya na gamepad niya yun.
Alam ko naka-Moza na siya. Moza R9 eh. Fast R5 na eh.
R5 ba?
Naka-focus na kay Michael V. No, let's see, di ba nag-register sila, di ba? So they gave out some information about themselves. So, Michael Velasquez, Michael V, addicted to sim racing daw, despite quitting several times. Kahit daw nag-quit na daw several times, bumabalik-balik. Wow, kakaibang story. Yan.
Hilig mo eh. Pag hilig mo, babalik-balikan mo daw talaga.
Hindi mo talaga mapipigilan sarili mo total.
So, habang naghihintay tayo sa qualifying session kayo, sir, what's your background story sa sim racing career ninyo?
Si Aldo, anong background ni Aldo? Matagal na si Aldo eh.
Ayan, tagal-tagal na rin. Since 2020 ako nag-start ng online talaga. Tagal lang nagsisim race pero takot mag-online kasi bano pa. So yung una kong sim race nung nagpa-race yung Tuwason dati sa AC. So yun yung FP1 yung una. So sumali ako ampa lang nun. Okay na may result. Second sa overall. Yung nanalo nun si Andre. So after nun, ayan, tuloy-tuloy ng mga liga. Saan local, international. Marami na salihan, mga napalanunan na rin. So, ayan. Sa ngayon, medyo chill-chill lang. Kaya, nandito ako ngayon sa commentators rather than nandiyan sa track. Ayun.
Change career daw.
Thank you, Aldo. Thank you, Sir Aldo. Ikaw mo, Sir Da. Alam ko, you're one of those who transition from sim racing to real life racing. Tama ba yung nabigay na information sa
Oo, yung time kasi dati, nag-start din ako sim racing noon eh. Way back 2008. 2008, sorry. 2008. A long time ago. And then, yeah, TRS then from sim racing to real cars and then back to sim racing until today. So, yun.
And then, nakikita ko rin sa stream mo, you're mostly active right to sa iRacing, right?
Yeah, iRacing. Pag may budget ka na konti, pwede ka na mag-iRacing. Pero di ko rin ginagalaw ngayon. Gastos ka sa trucks eh.
And expensive, okay. May parang rabbit hole siya eh. Kapag the moment na you went up a class, di ba?
Yeah.
Lalo kang bumili ng truck or sa truck.
Yeah. So, stick tayo dito muna sa AC. So, pakarera muna tayo with the boys.
And,
For the community.
For the community, yes. Given that what you're doing right now for the community, of course, nakakatulong to ma-expose, di ba, motorsports, sim motorsports. So, in your opinion, gaano kalaki ang natutulong na sim racing sa mga gusto mag-transition sa real life racing?
Malaki. Malaki natutulong. So, basically, parang, ano yan eh, training mo na yan. Kung less budget ka, so pwede mong gamitin yung sim racing as a tool to get practice. So when you go to the track, meron ka na idea din. Even on drifting eh. Ngayon ginagamit na yung sim racing sa drifting eh. So practice nila on events nila on drifting dahil may mga drift cars na rin sa game. So marunong na sila.
Lang din. Ayun, nag-track day ako dati sa CIS. And since matagal na ako sa CIS sa AC, ayun, hindi ko na kailangang aralin yung track pa masyado. Siguro may ano lang, may konting pointers like yung curve dyan kakaiba. Ganun.
Yeah, correct.
Yung linya dito medyo ganyan. Hindi iba yung sa sim konti. Pero more or less yung idea nandun na eh. So, I can say first-hand experience na yung sim yun, ipe-prepare ka talaga sa totoo.
Yes, correct. Wait, check natin si Michael Velasquez on pole. 1 minute. 2 minutes 2 minutes left. Yeah.
1 minute 40.
Wala ako nung timer pala, no? Paano nga ba yan?
Sa taas.
Hindi kita sa ano eh. May banner. Wait, magkwento mo muna kayo. Hanapin ko muna yung ano.
Ay, may timer yung taas, 1 minute 27.
Yeah, kita siya sa akin pero hindi kita sa live stream eh. Wait, hanapan ko lang ng ano yan.
Ayun, pole position, provisional pole, Michael Velasquez, 218.1. Followed by Roy Rumor Riparip, 289. So that's about
Really tight.
0.8.
Less than 1 second. Gap pa.
Yeah, pero pag quali, 0.8, that's big. So let's see kung mag-improve pa si Roy. Marami na rin siya experience on this track.
Naku eh naman, nadali naman ng Roy moments.
Commentator's curse.
That moment in time, sakto. He went off.
Okay na yan. He has one more lap kung gusto niya. I think saan ba siya ngayon? He's on, I think sector 2 to eh. Pwede pa siya umabot kung bilisan niya. Pero race winner na yan dito, si ERGP. Hindi nga Mantago or so. ERGP Gold, Sabring din yung truck. Pero yung kotse mas mabilis, gamit nila hypercars. So alam ni Roy yan. Yung intricacies ng truck. Most importantly, the track limits, lalo na dito sa section na ito. kailangan kainin mo talaga yung curb and
someone just
more.
fun out.
Someone just found out. Yan yung isa sa dangerous corners ito actually. If you see the curve do sa labas, dirt na siya. Kasi lahat ng tao lumalabas dyan. wala nang damong tumutubo. Kasi palaging tinatamaan. Although I'm not sure kung aabot pa to zero eh. Nag-checkered na eh.
Checkered
Pero
cup
let's
na.
see. Minsan mabait yung AEC. Papayagan ka pa eh. Hindi. Work na niya. Sayang. Well, that's happening. Naunahan na po ni Joshua Nabo si Roy. So, teammates as well at si Ragazzi. Naunahan na teammate mo.
Pumasok na nga si Roy sa pits, and kung babasahin natin yung kanyang registration entry, so he's still a biology student. Sabi, student by day, sim racer by night, then may hashtag single for life. Wow.
Grabe ka, Roy, ah.
Silang dalawa niya ni Joshua yan. Pareho mga student sim racers yan. I think almost same age lang sila. Mga both drivers ng Veloce Ragazzo, so team ko po yan.
Wait, si Joshua meron pang lap, hindi pa siya kaso wala na.
Yeah. Pero
No
mukhang
more,
nakarangan
wala
siya.
na.
Yeah. And yung split niya mukhang malabo na rin mag-improve. Pero
Wala.
pwede natin panoorin until matapos. Mukhang tumatakbo pa siya na mabilis. We can check kung baka mag-improve pa. Second sector, last sector.
In your experience mga sirs, being on provisional pole or in pole position in general, malaki ba ang pressure kasi hindi siya garantid na mako-convert mo siya in a race win, no?
Yeah, depende on the race eh. Pero once you're on pole, then yung racetrack is parang not mo na ako. Let's say mo na ako, then you're pole. Kung maganda yung start mo, sa'yo na yun eh. Pero kung ganitong kind of track, tapos nasa pole ka, and then meron kang slipstream, second lap yan, sure, you'll be overtaking by some. Depending na lang kung anong nangyari sa likod. But, let's see the grid. 218s from the top 3 guys. Meron tayong bago, Chester Jordan. Na nasa pro to eh. Pro registered driver to eh. Chester.
So I think tag-end na yung qualifying, and we have like our top 3. Michael
Track
V,
Esports.
Joshua, Roy, P4 Chester. And given the nature of the track, may expect ba tayong carnage sa turn 1?
Interesting question. Kasi yung turn 1 dito, this is the fastest corner ng track. Pero ang maganda sa kanya, it's also the widest. Pero ayun, umikot si Marie. Widest siya, but the issue is, pagdating mo sa exit ng turn 1, as you can see, diliit siya, embudo. So while, maraming bargy-bargy na mangyayari on turn 1, the most dangerous corner here during lap 1 from experience is turn 3. Yun yung first tight corner, first hard braking dito. So if we, tatuloy si Vince.
Ayun parang
sa dulo niyan.
After ng turn 1, turn 2, then
turn 2 kasi
yung parang kamukha siya ng Magots and Beckett's ng Silverstone eh, no?
Yeah, turn 3 and turn 4 and 5 actually.
Parang
connected silang lahat. Yeah, ang issue kasi doon, the road starts out wide. Wide enough. Mga 3 cars kasha. Tapos, pagdating ng turn 3, hard braking zone, in between turn 3 and turn 4, isa lang talaga yung line. So, ang idea doon, you go in an almost straight line from 3 to 4. Then 5, you just hug the apex, the inside.
Someone really has to give way pagka may nagda-dice doon.
Yep. Kung mag-side by side sila, it's possible, pero sobrang bagal nila. So,
Kick from the race. Wonder why.
Might be...
Baka hindi binasa ni
Real penalty yan. Pwede rin real penalty, hindi nag-run na maayos.
Alright.
So, po sa mga hindi aware, we run real penalty on the server. So, it's a plugin po for managing jump starts, pit speed limits and
Track limits.
track limits. Yeah, track limits actually a number one reason. Since yung default penalty ng AC medyo hardcore, yung slow down.
Bilangin ko lang. Clear ko lang. Ilang kotse tayo tonight?
Oh, so there are a lot of registrants. I think they have 60.
We have,
Uh,
we have
we have
43 tonight.
43
Wow.
cars, 43 participants.
Turn 1 will be fun.
Swerte nga nila walang ulan eh. Kanina bumabagyo. Like heavy rain.
Ano bang
Ano ba
swerte
yung-
ng weather ngayon?
Florida talaga?
Florida, Sebring.
Wow.
Bagyo pa rin natin sa Florida.
Wala na. Umurong na isang cloud. Kanina may isang rain area na nandito malapit sa truck na wala na siya.
Nasa north na tayo yung bagyo.
Wala na.
Bandang
Bandang Tampa eh.
Maryland
Wala.
na tayo yung bagyo ngayon. North Carolina. Malayo na.
So, dry race tayo tonight with the boys.
I think that is something na look forward ng mga tao. I think they don't like really wasting wet sa Sebring.
Ayun, napasok na siya.
Yung big issue kasi sa Sebring, may parts nitong track na ito na hindi asphalt. Particularly around back straight and main straight. Kasi ang Sebring, like many great tracks, nag-start ito as airfield.
Yeah, this is an airfield.
Yeah, parang Silverstone. So, yung part dito na parang sementado lang, wala asphalt. Yan yung airfield dati pa. So, unlike Silverstone, hindi nila nirepave yun. They left it as is. So, yan yung bumpy part ng track. Something to look out for, lalo na sa turn 1 and turn 3 kasi maximum lateral grip tapos tatalon-talon yung kotse.
Waiting for next session, race 1.
And since nabanggit na din Silverstone is also one of the legacy tracks ng Formula 1. Masingit lang. Did you know, at saka sakto din, the next race diba, for Formula 1 is sa US, sa Austin, Texas, the US Grand Prix. Fun fact, before Austin, before magkaroon ng ibang track sa USA that held Formula 1, Sebring was the first track that hosted in 1959 for the US Grand Prix.
Talaga? Hindi ko alam yun.
1959.
Kailan yun? Hindi.
Indianapolis, I think in the 80s, 90s. Per 1959, yeah, 1959, it's Sebring. Per nagka-issue sila, kaya nilipat sa California. Somewhere in California, I think. I forgot which track was it.
Laguna Seca? I think
Alright.
nagay sila dun once.
Where are we?
Riverside.
Riverside.
Riverside, yung after sa 1960 US Grand Prix naman. Dahil the poor attendance and high cost. Not sure kung bakit mahal ang Florida ba?
Iba pa yung racetrack dati.
1 minute before green.
Counting down 116, I think. Dito ba alam pa ba sila mag-modify or something?
Yeah, before they click race or the drive, they can change their fuel settings and other settings as well before they get to the grid. Once they get to the grid, wala nang balikan sa pit nun. Ang option na lang nun is quit the game and then recon, and then most likely mawawala yung position mo and then you'll start on the pit lane.
So, in this championship po, we have open setup. So, we encourage every participant to know the ins and outs of setting up their car.
Ay, sorry. Sorry.
Naligaw ang ating cameraman. Patutok sa ulap.
Sorry.
Maganda yung panahon eh. So, titignan mo natin, pinagmasdan. 20
Alright.
seconds, may mga bomba na po.
Narinig na po. Wag nyo sana mamatay ang makina ninyo.
Ingat din sila sa jumpstart. Lightweight yan. So, yan lights.
Okay, start. And away we go. I think some racer, kayo pala spectators sa pit lane. So I think right now they're racing the punta turn 1. And I think Michael V has held the lead so far. Tingnan natin kung may mangyayaring carnage. Well, that's good clean racing. Going to turns 2 and 3, the tightest corners according kay Aldo. Let's see if the people will be dicing here. And as we can see right now, someone is spun off. And there's contact, multiple contacts, carnage
There's
going into the
contact at the
tightest
back.
corners. And I think half of the grid is down.
RG. Okay pa kayo.
Tigilan, tumawa na lang. Yep. Across turn 5, meron din po mga umikot.
Someone just rear-ended
And-
someone, but I think that our front runners, I think, okay pa din sila, chill pa din sila. Michael V is still in the lead, half a second ahead of Joshua. And narinig ko nga sa driver's briefing kanina kahit daw matagal nang hindi nag-race si Joshua ba, pro pa din ba yun? Exempted sa rule na.
Exempted
6
sa
months or
rule
more.
na 6 months. Yes. Let's check the down order. Let's go here down.
Natin. So ito, P23, Rain Alojado. I think they have recovered now, but the gap, malaki na yung gap nila sa mga front runners. I think they will be having a hard time catching up. Malaki yung crash. They're on turns 3 to 5. And someone just spun out, and I think it will affect the people behind. They're forced to take the grass.
Oh no! You have to be careful when you're rejoining. Don't do donuts on the track. I think that will be
Yeah, I think something that pwedeng matutunan dapat dito sa sim racing is
how to
also the
rejoin.
etiquette of recovering from the track. So let other cars pass as much as possible before doing a maneuver. Else hindi ka magiging predictable and people might bump
pero,
into you and you'll die, possibly die.
From experience, it's really hard to do sa sim. Kasi una, maliit yung monitor. And second,
Yes.
medyo panic yung tao.
Yeah.
When they spin, parang, I have to get back straight away. So yun yung nangyayari.
Wala ba, may, sa ano ba, sa, I forgot already sa AC, may option ba sila to view the full track map?
Natively, no. But there are apps, extensions available. Like, I use one myself. Tawag sa kanya, X track map. And I think we also have dito kay Sir
Oh, ito.
Dato.
Joshua Nabus.
Laban ko sa P1
Joshua
Fighting.
Nabus,
on the outside.
side by side with Michael Velasquez. I think Michael took the inside line, defended it well. Nice maneuver by Michael V. And Joshua
I think,
Nabus, I think, binubuntutan na, inaamoy-amoy na, inaalam kung saan siya pupwesto.
We also have a battle sa P3 and P4 between Roy and Jordan. So parehong may dive. Oh, Jordan got
It's
Roy.
Track
line,
esports
but
pala
however,
to and
Michael has the
DRS
outside
eh.
on the next turn. And he still maintains the lead. Chesney and Roy having a tight battle, 2/10 of a second within each other. But given the nature of the track, the tight corners on the latter, I think is sector 2, sector 3.
Sector.
So dito talaga challenge kang mag-isip to when do you time your overtake, and sa mga nag-defend naman, which lines are you gonna take para is advantageous sa'yo next corners and so on. That's the essence of sim racing. Hindi lang to motorsports in general. Hindi lang to pabilisan. Din pag-isa ng utak din to.
Well, this is the favorite overtaking spot on track, especially since times 2 yung slipstream.
Times to
So
slipstream.
you
And I
see
think Joshua
Joshua
Nabus
going
made a move on the inside and he took the lead right now.
I think he has it. Yep, yes.
However, Michael is defending it. defending.
He's fighting back.
He's fighting back. Going to turn 1, I think Joshua has the advantage given the inside line shot to the left-hand turn. But let's see what Michael will do.
Are we going to see a switch back?
Yeah.
Switch back. There we go. He doesn't secure it yet, but there's the left-hander of turn 3. He doesn't need to go to do turn 3.
Smart
He
move.
already got it back.
Smart move by Michael V over there.
And I think Jordan has also taken the place from Roy as well as Castile. So Roy has lost 2 positions so far. With still 9 minutes and a half remaining on the race.
Mahaba-haba pa yan. There's lots of opportunities. We have 17 turns. And may some mandatory pit stop sila, di ba? So we have to really plan that well.
Yep. So on our tower, you can see the orange number, the number 1. If you see 1 and orange, that means they haven't taken their mandatory pit stop yet. So as far as we can see, everyone in the top 29 has not taken their mandatory stop. But I did see some cars going into the pits earlier. I think maybe to fix some
Naglag.
damage.
Sorry,
Not
naglag.
sure. So yeah.
Yeah, I think at yung kaninang incident sa turns 3 to 5, kapitan sila mag-pit, else they won't be driving that efficiently.
Medyo malakas yung damage dito sa GR. So, if you got red damage on any of your body parts, you're going to feel it. Lalo na if it's suspension.
Grabe tong battle for P3
Yep, so P1 and P2
spread away na eh.
Sila ng bala ng P1, P2, lumayo na ata yung P3. He's now 2 to 3 seconds behind with Roy. I think trying to gain back P3. Or trying Manchester.
Just going to push him off the track a bit. Try and take P4. I think he has it. Yep.
Yes, P4. So now Roy will be defending his lane going to turn 1. Ano kaya magiging plano nito? Will
Rainier is going to fight back.
Will Rainier plan for a switchback or will he stay on the outside line? Let's see.
I don't think he has space for a switchback. Let's see on the hard braking zone. Roy going to cover the inside. Yep, he did. Smart move. Then get back on the regular line. Maximize your throttle so that you don't get slipstream on the way to the second favorite overtaking spot here in Sebring, which is also the tightest corner on the track. The hairpin. So this is the only turn 7, the hairpin. Yep.
May mga pumapasok na ng pit.
Yep, so we have people coming in the pits now, serving their mandatory stops.
And looking at the track, no? So those who are still staying out will need to really keep an eye sa right-hand side nila kasi madaming palabas ng pit, no?
Yes, the pit exit in Sebring is a bit, I wouldn't say dangerous, but awkward since it puts you right on the outside of turn 1. So when you're driving on the regular side of the track, the racing road, you need to look out for people coming out the pits.
6 minutes left in the race, and I think Joshua Dabos has lagged a bit behind, but I think he's still trying to fight for the lead. 6 minutes behind Michael Velasquez. Sean Hafala is disconnected from the server. Wonder why. Sean Hafala, curiously, is a regular competitor side namin sa the Vector Project at the F1 races. And since last year, I think he has actively participated sa races to Sim Racing Ph. I think competitor siya last year din natin sa GR86, as far as I remember.
Yes,
and
correct.
On other races as well.
James Lumubay.
Oh, yeah, he's coming to the pit. I wonder. Okay, plano
Things to serve the mandatory. So there's also strategy involved. Kailan ka
mag-o-op.
No, pit, ano na ta?
Yeah, mandatory. So you only stop like 2 seconds. Then
How much time bang nawawala sa kanila when they take a pit stop? Ano yung average time lost?
Siguro around 15 seconds.
Malaki-laki na din yun.
Yeah. But the issue is kung saan ka lalabas. So I think the top 2, they're trying to stretch their lead. Para by the time they pit, wala silang makakasalubong na ibang tao. 1v1 lang pa rin sila.
And I think right now Joshua Nabus just took the lead with Michael Velasquez really close behind.
Breathing.
They're really fighting side by side. Really tight. Michael Velasquez tries to take the inside line, but he backs out last minute.
And here comes the technical part of the car full of complex corners. Slight kink, then a 90-degree.
Oh, sorry.
Gonna
Medyo
be
may lag.
difficult overtaking there.
Medyo may lag ako.
Mas magiging masaya yan going into Bishop. I think now Michael,
He
I
slowed
don't
down a bit. Not sure why.
think he slowed down. He's now 2 seconds behind with Joshua.
Yeah.
Now with a really comfortable lead with 4 minutes left in this race.
Meanwhile, P3 and P4 are still fighting close.
And Chester and Roy, 2 tenths behind Chester. Roy has overtaken, I think, a few laps ago. Maybe within the last lap. Going to the penultimate corner, mag-drive kaya itong si Chester. Lakas na slipstream with a 2-time slipstream. I think he will be gaining a lot.
Going to the inside. Squeezing Roy out. Roy giving so much space. Yeah,
Chester
I think
takes
he
P3.
takes P3. But I think Chester's going in the pits.
Kaya pala.
Just for everyone's awareness, we have a pit window. So, pit window opens 1 minute after the start and ends a minute before 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So right now we have 2 minutes pit window. If you've only started this lap, you have to come in the next lap since every lap is more than 2 minutes. So
And our front runners, Joshua and Roy right now, I think they need to really take the pits in the next lap.
they have to. This is their last chance.
Michael has gone into the pit, I think now. Nag-exit na ba si Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah. Na-exit na si Michael.
Will he be, tingin nyo, mag-exit kaya siya in front of Joshua and Roy?
Well, ang kailangan gawin ni Michael ngayon is do the best lap that he can do. Minimize the gap so that once Joshua and Roy exit the pit, nasa harap siya nila ng dalawa. So what he's trying to do now is the undercut. Nauna siya sa pits. The other two has to come in. So we'll see. The gap currently to P1, 24 seconds. I think that's pretty tight. Yung estimate ko na 15, medyo estimate lang. So, we'll see.
18 seconds behind eh.
And we have 40 seconds remaining para sa mga hindi pa nag-pit. So, if narinig nyo sa stream, please. Else you might get disqualified. Ay, di lang might. I think mali-disqualify.
Yeah, DQ.
You have 30 seconds dito naghihintay ng next lap. So, umbawa, nasa last corner ka na, nag-zero. DQ ka. So, let's go to Joshua Nabus. See where is it? Here's at
Comfortable ang lead niya. 5 seconds ahead.
Next
last
seat.
corner. He has 15 seconds to dive into the pits.
Tignan natin kung
Let's
abot
hope
siya.
he can make it.
But kaya...
Mas nag-aalala ko kay Roy eh. Parang di abot.
Parang di abot si Roy eh.
Naku, mukhang di abot.
Naku, di abot. Two.
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Ala, ayun, na-DQ.
DQ. Dalawa sila. Oh, no.
Ano ba yan? Mga driver ko na-DQ.
Oh, no.
Good thing with real penalty, So, I think nasa pits na sila agad, no?
Yes.
Dapat sinabihan ko yung mga yan.
So, I think
Medyo...
it's Michael Velasquez's lucky day.
Yes, so Michael, wala nang kalaban. So, DQ na yung dalawang PR drivers.
30 seconds.
Rainier still running, so I guess naka mandatory pit na siya. I think everyone already took their mandatory pits.
Yeah.
Everyone
Hindi ata
wasn't
nagka-count
is now
yung
on the pit.
number na yun. It's weird.
Sa iba nag-count
Yeah.
Pero medyo inconsistent. But yeah.
So Michael retakes the lead after the unfortunate incident na front runners kanina. They failed to make the pit. In effect, na-disqualify sila. So now Michael with a 10-second lead from Rainier. And Sumo Dubila is now on P3. Maluba in P4, and Luis de los Reyes, I think that's P5.
Luis
They're still
has
running.
most of the grid to get up there. I think he started at around P10. That's a lot of overtakes done by Luis de los Reyes to get the P5.
That's a lot of positions gained. Wow. Okay, leader has 2 laps to go. The timer, I think, has expired. So it's like about 4 to 5 minutes of racing left. I think, sino pa kaya tingin mo may chance dito na magkaroon ng move? I think P6, P7. Montemayor and Rubio. They're like half a second within each other. I think they're now on Bishop. Bishop Ben going to the back straight. Kenneth Montemayor. So let's look at the profile niya. Sabi niya, started sim racing young but still very slow. Ano masasabi niya doon sa sinabi niya? Still very slow daw siya.
Para sa akin, palagi ka naman makakita na mas mabilis sa'yo. Hindi kahit si Max Verstappen, mas mabilis sa kanya palagi sa sim. So, it's part of life. It's a good mindset to have. To think na you're not the fastest. Kasi once you think you're the best, medyo makukumpiyansa ka na. Pero yeah, we have a battle going on here. Last lap. And
Leaders down
Ethan,
on the lap.
Kenneth
and Ethan side by side going to turn 1. And this is the final lap. Michael Velasquez was on the final lap. May mag-switch back kaya dito. May plano na switch back, mukhang hindi.
Yeah, binigyan niya ng sobrang dami space eh. Baka next corner. Oh, may blue flag po na umarang
Blue
konti.
flag. Binigyan ng espasyo. Okay, mag-switch back din kaya. No, I think na-defend yung line na maayos. Good defense by Ethan Rubio.
Slipstream. They'll try and take him on turn 7. So, let's see if he's planning something. I think it's a bit too far to make the move.
That part, too risky. That's too risky. Pagka-finish nila yun.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Zuriel also thinking of trying to make a move on Rainier. Still a bit too far.
Yeah, that's too far for so comfortable lead in Rainier. I think Michael is now approaching Bishop.
I say approaching the last sector.
Last
Two more
sector.
corners coming into the back straight. There's a back marker in front of Michael who I expect will just let him pass by. That's Rain. But other than that, Michael has it in the bag.
I
Assuming
wonder.
nothing goes wrong.
Assuming nothing goes wrong, I think Michael is securing this win for race 1. And knowingly, I heard na siya ay nag-race siya gamepad. But I'm not sure anong ginagamit niya ngayon. I don't think he's using his Moza. If he's using his controller right now, it's really an amazing feat for him to win race 1. Michael Velasquez takes P1, followed by Rainier Castil, P2, I think. But I think there's
finish.
a battle between the P2
Photo
and
finish.
P3. There's a
Photo
photo
finish. Oh!
And at the
Zuriel.
last lap, Sumodobila
Zuriel got it.
takes P2, Castil takes P3, Balubay P4, Luis de los Reyes P5. An impressive race by Luis de los Reyes. Gained lots of positions. I think he took advantage of the incidents that happened. Ethan Rubio, earlier with the battle with Kenneth Montemayor, I think Ethan was able to defend his position, is 1/10 ahead of Kenneth. Mahi Chavez takes P8, Errol Bien takes P9, and Gaak P10. That's a lot of points.
Yeah, especially from Zuriel. I managed to get P2 despite starting from P6.
That's a lot of positions gained.
Thanks in part to the Veloci Ragazzo drivers just trying to find
Oh, meron pa tayo sa amateur class. Nino
Okay, let's
Gonzalez. Ay,
Sino leading sa amateur?
Siya bang leader
Ah.
sa amateur? I think leader ngayon sa amateur si A. Villanueva. I think that's Adrian Villanueva.
Villanueva, yeah. Hindi, wala. Wala na pala. Checkered pala yan.
Checkered.
Checkered flag na pala.
So, A. Villanueva for the amateur. Tama ba?
Tama. Tingnan natin. Yeah, so for those who are watching, we're running a mixed class race. So magkahalo nag-race ang pro at saka am.
Hirap tuloy hanapin kung sino.
Wala sing indicator in game. Sino ang pro am. So we're consulting our list.
Uy, nakik si Errol. Anyway, race 2 coming up.
The race to reverse grid from the qualifying or the
the result.
The result. Okay, the result of race 1.
Race 2 is the result of race 1. So that's even more bad news for my 2 drivers starting at the back.
Malas na ba nila?
Kaya nga. Lang talaga. I think people are disconnecting. I think that's to save the replay.
Yes, save the replay.
So, yeah. For sure, baka uulan ng protest.
Of course. Marami yan.
Given may instant kayo sa 3 to 5, turns 3 to 5.
Pinawisan daw si Zuriel.
Wow.
Pinawisan. Balik siya sa feeling.
Welcome back daw yan, Zuriel. Welcome back.
Welcome back tawag yan. Nag-save na rin ako na replay para sa lahat.
Nice race 1. Sayang lang yung kila Roy and Joshua.
I think sila lang yung na-disqualify, no?
Yeah.
Everyone else nakapasok. I think na-miscalculate nila. Akala nila 2 flat yung lap. Pero hindi. The lap is 2:19. Or baka naisip nila, pag nag-0 na yung timer, kailangan mo na pumasok. Pero hindi eh. Kung nabuta ka ng 0 while you're not in the pit lane, wala ka na.
Wala na. Looking at the list of registrants, I think Errol Bien ang leader sa amateur. Tama ba? Or Errol Bien ba or si Ethan Rubio? I think Ethan Rubio.
Ethan Rubio is the winner in the AM class.
Ethan Rubio takes the lead sa amateur, followed by Kenneth Montemayor. Then si Errol, Simon Corwin. Wow, that's a good result na sa amateur. Kaya lang mapagsabayan sa mga pro.
Yes, actually, kung umabot sila ng single-digit position, that means yung pace ng amateur and pro is not so far behind. So, does it mean ka-amateur ka, you're slow?
No, I think James Malubay got the
James
AM
Malubay
win.
yata?
James Malubay, let's see. Oo nga, yeah. Verifying the registration. Ayun.
James Malubay, P1 for AM. Then
P4. P4.
He also qualified on the same spot. So, hindi yan dahil lang sa mga DNF or people going off track, spinning, getting into incidents. Talagang it's based on pace, merit. So, good job from James Malubay.
Sinong naka-best lap? May points yun eh.
Fastest lap. Sino ba?
Hindi kita.
Nakikita natin may panagsulat na yung result.
Hindi pinapakita dito.
Timetable.
Doon sa live timing, dito kung may pang-organize na agad ng best lap.
18-7.
18-7 si Michael, Josh Bonabus, I think 18-4, kaso disqualified.
Yeah,
wala na.
Wala kang fastest lap point kung na-DQ ka.
Alright, race 2.
So I think Michael then gets the point for the fastest lap with a 2:18.7.
Okay, I think race 2 is now counting down.
race 2. So reverse ng results ng race
Uy.
1. So Michael will be at the back.
Napindot ko yung back press to drive.
Teka.
Teka,
Ayun,
Naku.
sa likod ka. Sa
Dali.
likod ka naman.
Nagkatabi tayo eh.
Yeah, katabi naman tayo. Kaya nasa likod ka.
Magmamaneo, sir.
Okay,
Ayun,
okay,
tayo.
okay, okay.
Mag-exit ka na lang kagad.
Okay, napindot.
Isa sa likod.
So our grid, I see Joshua and Roy, T40 and T41, a long way from P1.
That's a really long
Layo
way.
nun.
So may mga tao rin sa likod. Those are the DNFers of race 1. So baka na disconnect or something or napakwit lang talaga. So yeah. Everyone else is on the same finishing order that they were in race 1. So we have Michael P1, so we have P2 and so on.
Nice, nice, nice. Alright. 20 seconds before lights off.
If Michael is able to take P1 again for race 2, I think he will be securing max points. Lalo na't pagka nag-fastest lap ulit siya. I think he won the last, di ba? What was the last event ng SRPh? I think touring car ba?
Super Cup.
The Super Cup. Yeah, I think Michael din, di ba, nanalo?
There we go.
Lights out and away we go! And there's a crash already. Someone went in the wall.
Involving Ate Marinay.
And
Michael
there's a
getting
tight,
squeezed.
there's a
but he
tight
managed to
battle
get through.
to the top 4 front runners. And Michael is
In the
able
rear,
to
we have some collisions at the back.
Oh!
and someone is
Oh.
pulled up and hit the wall and collided with the other cars. That's unfortunate for Errol Bien
lot of
as of the
cars.
moment. And that also affects the race of those who are behind. Those who are trying to regain points, and some people are not returning to the track safely. This is carnage.
Okay pa sila, okay pa sila.
Carnage.
I think they're all right. Sana lang yung mga naka-direct drive wheel, they're okay. We all know how dangerous it can be kapag biglang nag-twitch. Really bad yung direct drive wheel. It can injure your hands. If you've heard sa Formula 1 racing, na-injure si Daniel Ricciardo sa Dutch Grand Prix last year. Yeah, that's how bad it can be.
It's even worse in real life. Direct drive, while malakas, doesn't completely, simulate the real forces ng isang direct drive on a real race car. Kart pa lang masakit sa kamay na. That's direct drive din. 1:1. No power steering. And yun nga, kung biglang pumalo yung wheels, nandun yung kamay mo, goodbye wrist.
Biglang mapunta sa day-to-day list yung mga ibang drivers pag hindi sila makakompete in the next races due to the injury. So I think that due to the incident, there's a lot of movement, grid position, and I think someone slipped out. Makihan slipped out, and good for him to maintaining that position and reversing outside the track so that others can pass through safely.
That's how you manage your misfortune. You have to hold your brakes and let everyone pass. If someone hits you and you're holding your brakes, that's on them. They're not being aware of them. Speaking of movements across the grid, I have eyes on Roy, who is now on P23. They managed to overtake more than 20 cars. 22 cars to be exact. Just in lap 1. So he's doing his own Checo Perez impression of going up the field.
Last the first challenge, I think, for Roy.
Joshua Navas also.
Joshua is following behind on P26. I think keeping an eye on them since the start of the race, and they seem to have moved through the carnage smoothly. There's some contact, but not that big.
But still, malaki yung gap na kailangan nilang habulin if ever they want to be on the top 10.
They have to be on the top 10 of their pro class in order to score points. Tama di ba, Turda?
Yeah.
P1 to P10 may points.
Per class, yes. So,
Per class, so hihiwalay
per
din
class.
It's true.
Yes.
So, really impressive for Balubay on the amateur class that he's still maintaining P4. And he leads the amateur class as of the moment. And he is half a second behind Sumudubila. There's a tight battle from P2 to P4.
And Rainier managed to overtake Zuriel. Sumudubila sometime when we were watching the back. So we'll see if Zuriel
has what it takes to take back P2, or will he have to focus on keeping P3 from James?
Sorry, Uncle.
So yeah, here,
Hey, Ian, your uncle. National Uncle of Sim Racing. Ayun, actually, nung nakita ko yung link na mga registration, natawa ako dun sa entry ni Anas Releo eh.
Ano yun yan?
Nalagay ng age 4X.
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 Hindi ko alam kung big sabihin yun 4 times.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Ito naman si Leo.
Commentator's curse.
He got hit by Vincent. I'm not sure. I think one of the cars next to him, they jumped the curb too hard. And the car spun around to hit him.
Very, very unfortunate. Sir Leo was having a quiet race of his own. Oh, someone got pushed into the outside wall.
Sa wall.
That was a signature takedown. We have a lot of people coming in the pits now to serve their mandatory pit. Let's hope nobody forgets about the mandatory pit this race.
And Roy, right now, given na madami nag-pit, is now on P13. That's a lot of cars.
Oh! 3 wide, 3 abreast. Almost.
3 wide.
Muntik na si Odric.
Yeah.
Almost.
I think Odric is just giving that away. Yeah, he knows that Roy is on another class. So good for them to not fight too hard for the position, since they gain or lose nothing doing so. So Roy now on P11. We have 9 minutes left. 9 minutes is a lot of time. Para na sa basketball. So
The one thing I noticed, Sir Dan, Sir Aldo, not only the events that you are doing here for sim racing, showcases yung racecraft and yung pace ng mga tao, di ba? Nakikita ko din, they have their own custom livery for their teams. It also showcases their creativity and their yung kanilang personality, no?
yep, and for the record, ako po yung gumawa ng livery.
Yo.
Yeah. Yan yung gamit namin last year pa. Yung dating GR Cup. Last year ba, Sir Da? Kailan ba yun? Tagal na. Tagal na. So yan din yung gamit namin noon. So there was a previous GR Cup dati. And that one was international. We had some people from Hong Kong joining and also participating in the festivities. So the grid wasn't that big though, but it was also fun. Oops, someone going off.
I think last year may napansin nga akong gumawa ng livery, St. Peter. I think that was that gained the attention of lots of people. Parang nagsusundo taga-sundo ata
Yep. that was a talking point then last time. Oh, we have a penalty for Luis De Los Reyes, driving for speeding. Oh no.
On the pit lane? That sucks.
Pit entry. Sayang.
Pit entry, yeah.
Tandaan nyo guys, 80 kph lang po ang limit pagpasok sa pit lane.
So makikita po natin ulit si Luis mamaya kapasok rin ng pit. Fortunate. Pero
Drive-thru ba? Drive-thru ang binigay.
Yeah, drive-thru.
Yeah.
That's so pasabay na din Luis kung narinig nyo kami. Pasabay ng ano bang gusto niyo order?
Fries na lang. Okay na ako sa fries. Pero yun, medyo tricky talaga yung maintaining your pit entry dito sa AC kasi oops, almost lost there. Kasi most of the drivers here sanay na merong pit button, pit limiter button. That's something na wala sa AC for some reason. So, what they need to do is yung brake hard and try and hit below 80 as close to the line as possible.
Yun talaga yung challenge. Walang nag-limit.
Yeah. For other people kasi, they hit the limiter na lang. In some simulators, that will also engage the brakes. So parang you have to press just one button. Pero for some like ACC, you have to be on first gear.
Oo. Para ma-engage properly yung pit limiter.
So ganun din. You're slowing down manually pa rin. So kailangan talaga yung i-practice mo lang dito, not just running across the track, but also pitting. As well as parking your car, yung iba dito lumalagpas sa kanilang pit box. And that will cost you 5 to 10.
Oh, there's a collision between Audric and Gaak.
Oh, he's
They
slowing down,
went
oh.
side by side, and I'm
Slow
not
down.
sure if that's caused by a connection issue.
Sorry daw,
He
sorry.
slowed down. I think they hit each other then.
Oh, they
Audric
traded
gave the
paint.
place. Yeah. He gave the place back.
That's good
Yes.
for him. That's a good race etiquette.
Yeah, good show of sportsmanship. Oh, but he went off. Better be careful. So that to lose his position to Peter De Jesus.
So going back to our top 10, and I see now Roy rip at P10 coming from which place again did he start? P42? P43?
43, yeah.
That's
That's a
an
lot of
impressive.
races. But he has to think about going to the pits now. Doesn't want to repeat what happened in race 1.
Yes, 4 minutes left.
He has to come in now, actually, just to be safe. If I were him.
Also Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua too.
Ano kayo kapag in-implement na SRPh no na, di ba in real life sa pag lumagpas ka ng pit entry speed para may multa per kilo per
Ay, wag
kph.
naman. Wag naman. Mahirap yun.
Ubos ang driver.
Madaling. Busan driver yan.
Yan lang,
Tama
isang
sa-
regular price lang. Bawat kilometro.
Ano naman kasi yan eh. In real life, it's in the name of safety. Pero
Ito name of safety.
dito naman sa sim, wala naman nasasagasaan. Wala naman tao sa pit lane. So, in here, it's in the name of being true to the real thing as much as possible. Kasi, in sim racing, ayaw natin na sabihan tayong laro-laro lang. So, in order to do that, kailangan natin maging seryoso. We emulate real life as much as possible. That includes yung rules tulad yan. Pit speed limit. So, Roy right now, looking to make a move on Vincent Lorente, who's also in the pro class. But, so
Ay, mag-pit
about
si Roy eh.
Yeah, dapat mag-pit na yan. Doesn't have time, hindi ako pwede umalis sa commentator
Yeah, I think-
booth para sabihan siya. So,
Tapos bumaba eh. Bumaba bigla Sir Aldo eh. Tapos naglabas ng placard doon sa pipit eh. Uy, pumasok na.
hindi. By the time ipakita ko yung placard, too late na. Nakalagpas na siya ng pit entry.
Oh, meron pala tayo si Marika Victa dito. Oh.
Si
Female.
Marika rin.
Driver.
Yeah, isa ring,
Drive
yeah.
through.
As far as I know, our only female driver ngayon, si
Ano
Grace,
siya?
Marika Bigta.
Ay, hindi ko makita.
Nasa baba siya.
Sa baba.
Yeah.
Konti pa. Ay, wala.
Yeah, I think 40, yeah, 41.
41.
So, overspeed. Let's go back to Roy. Natin kung papasok ba siya. We should.
I think
Ay,
the last chance niya eh, 1 minute 56.
Ayun,
Yeah,
okay,
he went in
pumasok na po
okay.
siya.
Okay.
Joshua.
Sinundan niya si Vincent going in.
I think natuto na siya. Si
I think Joshua
tapos
din,
na.
yeah.
Joshua, yeah,
Yeah,
pumasok na rin. Okay.
Natuto na sila.
Natuto na. Pero let's see where they come out. Kasi, remember, a lot of people, a lot of cars went it earlier. So, Roy still behind Vincent. Medyo dramatic na pit po yan. Parang sa F1, sabay pumasok. May isa pang car. Sino to? Aaron?
And now, tinan nyo, someone is approaching third
Chris.
one and madaming palabas ng exit. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari.
Sino tong
Okay,
kotse
that's
sa
a-
Isa.
Si Errol na? Errol ata. Si Vincent pala kotse.
And 2 minutes left in the race, and to think of it, I think if consistent pa si Michael, masasecure niya yung win.
So, we have someone dive, bit of a contact. Roy losing
Angelo.
positions, left and right. Ano pala yun? Back marker.
Black
okay.
marker, yeah. Blue
marker
flag.
siya.
Hindi niya alam saan siya
Audric has
pupunta eh.
disconnected.
Audric na-disconnect.
Oh no, sayang.
So Roy just exited the pits and now in P14, so medyo madami pa ulit kang habulin. Meron pa ba sa
Okay.
top 10 na hindi nag-pits? Not sure kasi kung
Not sure.
yung
Can't
indicator.
see eh.
Yeah, we will know pag may nalaglag once nag-zero na yun. Yung timer. So Roy has a lot of work to do
Ito,
para
top
mabawi.
3 guys, oh. Grayson,
Oh,
Ethan,
Grayson.
and Rubio. Oh!
Oh,
Tulak
no!
boy ba?
that's it.
Napitik konti, but
And
managed to
someone
get
just
it.
went wide. Napunta sa runoff area.
Someone forgot to brake.
Medyo natuwa sa pinanood niya yun.
Nalimutan mag-preno.
Nalimutan mo, Ren.
Nalimutan promen. Eh, mahirap din dito sa Sebring, yung mga markers, mahirap makita.
Yeah, I think in real life, I think wala ata yung mismong distance marker. I think cones nakalagay.
Yeah, they use cones. That's the American way. Gamit nila cones, hindi numbers. Medyo confusing din kasi for non-Americans na pumapasok sa American track yung reason. Kaya they use cones rather than numbers. Kasi in Europe and everywhere else, ang distance markers measured in meters.
Oh, meters.
So, bawa, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ibig sabihin, 500, 200, 300 meters. They're spaced apart malayo. Pero pansin mo dito sa American track like Sebring, dikit-dikit sila. That's because it's measured in yards. Eh, ang isang yard, mas maikli yun than a meter.
Meters.
I think ang isang yard is just 0.7 of a meter, 70% of a meter. So, significantly less. So, para hindi malito yung driver with numbers, ginawa nila, yun, cones. So, 5 cones, 4 cones, 3 cones. So, may added na rin yun, convenience of kung matumba yung cones, for some reason, nabangga, madali na ibalik.
Eh, so yung breaking mo, distance marker, pag nabasag na yun,
They have to find another, distance marker na kapareho nun. Baka wala sila.
may mag-print pa agad no? Nag-print agad ng 50. So, yeah.
Anyway, going back to the action, Ethan Rubio defending hard. Errol Bien and Criso.
Oh!
Oh!
Paano nangyari yun?
No. I think ang nangyari
Rubber band?
si Errol, nag-rubber band, I think, yeah. So, ang ganda na ng slipstream niya, napakabilis siya. Bigla nag-rubber band ata. Either si Ethan or si Errol. Tapos yung nagkabangga,
Someone is spot. I think it's Pinggul.
Yeah, Pinggul.
And Roy is back in within the P10 places, top 10 places. Joshua is still behind in P12.
Yeah, after that incident, he managed to grab 2 more places. Joshua
and Luis de la Soy is batting it out for some place near P10 for the points. I think with 2 laps to go. You think doable pa ba? Doable pa with 2 laps to go?
It's doable. That's around 4 minutes and a half.
Sabagay, anything can happen. Anything can happen in front.
And these two, they know each other very well. They've raced each other online many times, even live. So, nakaraan na PGDX, pareho pa silang nandoon. They also race live. So yun, lots of respect between each other. At unahan na po ni Joshua si Luis to take P11.
Still our leader. Our leader is on our final lap. Michael Velasquez sitting comfortably in front, more than 10 seconds ahead of the rest of the pack. I think almost 20 seconds na. So medyo chill na lang siya sa mga tight corners.
Roy spun around. Roy
spun around. Roy
oh no, last corner.
He just lost all the places he has gained. That's quite unfortunate for Roy.
Oh man.
We'll have to review that later on, see what happened. Actually,
what has happened? We have to know.
Yeah, I'll get to the bottom of it. In the meantime, by the way, James Malubay has managed to get 2nd place. So we have the P1 for currently in P2.
Zuriel DNF.
Oh no.
Oh no, what has happened to Zuriel?
Might forgot the
So this is what happened to Roy.
I can replay ata eh.
There. He lost the car. He lost the car at the last corner. Talaga nag-drift.
Okay. Rears or nawala yung rears niya?
Yeah, nawala. Unfortunate.
And this is impressive when top 2 natin top 1 leading the pro and our P2 leading the amateur. That's really impressive for the amateur racer right now for James Malubay.
Personally, I really think James has pro pace. but but since he doesn't have much experience under his belt yet, which is impressive to be honest, he gets to stay in So this may be a chance for him to get promoted in the future if he keeps up this kind of pace.
He will be defending against Rainier. And I think Michael, it's really been an impressive race for Michael right now. I think he's on the last corner. He's about to cross the line. He won race 1. And he is coming to the line winning race 2 with a humongous lead. And I think he also got the fastest lap maximum points.
Yes.
If ever verified the fastest lap shot for race 2. And I think Rainier got the second place from James, who will be crossing the line first. I think Rainier was able to take it away from James, but it's still an impressive race for Malubay, taking P3, John Emmanuel Ramos, and P4. Zuriel? Is it Zuriel?
Zuriel?
Yeah, Zuriel.
Nag-reconnect pa siya?
P5.
No, maybe
P5,
glitch system.
Mercado.
Yeah, maybe it's a glitch, yeah.
Oh, no. Did he cross the line already or one lap down siya? Or baka didn't check on flag?
Parang glitch ata.
Glitch.
Ano kaya nangyari dun?
Yeah, we will get the final results after this one.
And Uncle Leo on P11.
It's a good run from Leo.
Good job for Leo.
And what a good race from Nabus. Coming from the back of the grid is now on P7. Roy, unfortunately, dropping places from the top 10 to P17 after that spin out in the final corner in one of the laps.
People crossing the line now. I would advise the others to do their donuts elsewhere, not in turn 1.
I think Michael didn't get the fastest lap. I think it's Joshua. So almost a perfect day, perfect night for Michael. The last lap of Joshua Nabus was his fastest lap. He stole the fastest lap from Michael by just 300ths of a second. Wow. 300ths of a second.
And that's good if Joshua has ambitions of taking the championship lead. Because every point will count.
Every point matters, yeah.
Alright. That's what a good race, na? Madaming drama.
Madaming nangyayari.
Lots of strategy blunders.
I guess kahit
lots of incidents.
I guess kahit naman iwasan niya ng ating mga sim racers, it will happen. Anything that will happen, no?
Yeah. They need to treat it as a learning experience.
Learning experience. So yeah, diyan papasok yung line ni Chot Reyes, learning experience.
Learning experience.
Okay, that's it for round 1. Huh? That's racing. Like in real life. So something happens in real life. Let's say you run out of fuel or your tires punctured or you have something na hindi nakatornilyo, nalaglag. You need to get into the pit. Yeah, that's racing. And yeah, that's it. So we have
that's it for Sebring.
round 1. Then round 2 next week. Same schedule, 9 p.m. Yeah. I just want to thank the people behind this races. Wait, kunin ko lang yung kodigo ko.
Yun.
Yung kodigo ko nawawala lagi.
Saan ba ulit yung next round, sir? Road America ba ang round 2?
Yeah, so next round. Naririnig sa live eh. Alright, next round will be on Road America next week. Same time, 9 p.m. Then, Yeah, thank you to all the people who shared the stream, who watched the races, and thank you to the participants, to the drivers that we have tonight. And also, I want to thank the people who are involved. Um, so D4 Graphics, um, DMR, ESC, Gameline, Overboost, Pinky Parts, Ribbon Art Motorsports, 7 Star Garage, Sim 2 Premiere, Skyedrv, Solid Sauce, Stregawo, Track Esports, The Vector Project, and Veloce Ragazzo. Thank you to people who participated again. I want to thank the sponsors. I already thanked the sponsors. So, thanks guys. We'll see you next round. Same time. All right. Anything
Thank
you
you,
want to
Sir
say,
Aldo.
guys?
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Sir Aldo. And that's it for SRPh GR86 Cup with Ribbon Art Motorsports. And good night.
Good night.
Good night.